Well, for all the people who are connect right now, for we in Teleislas News, I want to send a hello to all of you with here from the Coral Palace, where we are making a review of what we see today in the program, Governor by your side. Governor, we want to start the ask about the humanitarian flight because it's a theme where everybody they talk about in social media, and more because a positive case of COVID-19 coming in one of them. What do you want to tell the community about this?
Well, first of all, one time there was asking the governor to authorize these flights. I went establish a rule in the sense that who want to come in one of them flights have to practice the proof of COVID-19. It was incredible that in the action with the EPS them and the Ministry of Health, we never have no coordination to the people that can get the opportunity to make the test. So afterward, with public health from here, San Andres, with the Secretary of Health and the professional from the Secretary of Health, we get an agreement and we establish a protocol that we say, okay, we're going to practice, first of all, to authorize the humanitarian flight when they can come. You know, because you got people outside where when they study, and the parents right now is not working and don't have no incomes, and the situation was really terrible for some of them. So thinking in the person, you know, in the human being, when you say, okay, it's opportunity to do it, we establish the way how to have all the protocols that that everybody saw in the videos that we show in the program, and afterward. We permit this and use all the procedure. We find one case positive today. It's something where might be we will have to try to live with. It is not easy, but the governor can remind each person if you use, you know, if you wash in hand, if you use the cover mouth, if you use constantly alcohol, I don't know what, to keep the distance with the person, the social distance that all the protocols establish, if you avoid the propagation of the coronavirus. We have people who are really not taking this thing serious. I can't get a police behind each person to comply with it. So we want to continue with those flights, but in the moment we have complication with the people that not complying, you know, with the emergency that with the INA, well, we will have to establish some and denounce at the Fiscalia to these people understand that we're talking serious. So that is the problem right now. I hope the people understand the importance if we permit and comply with the isolation, because that is very important to make the next people them can come in, because if in the moment this go bad, well, we will have to stop the humanitarian flight to come back to San Andres and Providence.
All right, Governor, we also talk about the taxes and the discount we want to make for all the people from the island. Tell us, what is it important for this decision where the government they make?
Well, we don't know, say the nation, the departmental government and the municipalities them in Colombia, they need the incomes. The minus a budget, but the budget is just an estimation that what you're going to get or receive when time you collect the tax. So when time you're not collecting tax, well, you're taking a risk, because obviously in this emergency and this pandemic, we know some people, especially not got the opportunity to pay, but we need the people to pay. So we realized and we took some decision with some decrees, basing in some of the national one and taking also some of our own decision according to our tributary bylaw, and we established a procedure that to carry on some of the incomes and give more time to the people that can come and pay the tax. But that is very important for the incomes of the department. If the department don't get the incomes that it need, well, it will be impossible to comply with everything you have to do, is to pay the people that work in here, to pay public service and to make the investments. But what worries me more is Providence, one suffer more the consequence of it, because Providence depends totally from the incomes from San Andres. You know, we have to establish incomes in the tributary part and the no tributary part. If no incomes not come to San Andres, we can't make no transference of the 20%, where the municipality of Providence will need to also have the investment and can make the alcaldía can work the right way.